From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Thursday, February 2nd, 2023. I'm D. Ray Knight. This is what's going on. The South Dakota Senate has censured and reinstated a member who was suspended last week. Republican Senator Julie Frye-Mueller was accused of harassing a legislative aide by making comments about childhood vaccinations and breastfeeding. The Republican-controlled Senate overwhelmingly approved a report Wednesday from an investigative committee that concluded Frye-Mueller harassed the woman. Frye-Mueller has said that she was voicing an opinion about vaccines and that the language used by the aide in the complaint was filthy and not what was actually said. Senate lawmakers made it clear they believe the aide. Senator Frye-Mueller issued a release late Wednesday saying, "The action of this body in suspending the rules of the Senate to immediately suspend a member without due process on an accusation alone without evidence is simply unjust." While thankful to be reinstated, she fears, the actions of these senators will likely serve as a deterrent to anyone who might consider public service. An investigation has been launched into the death of an inmate at the Pennington County Jail. Amy Rose has the story.
An investigation has been launched into the death of a man at the Pennington County Jail sometime Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. The person's name is being withheld pending notification of his family. He was a 56-year-old Native American male from Rapid City. According to a release from the Pennington County Sheriff's Office, the man was booked into jail about 6:23 p.m. Tuesday on a disorderly conduct charge following a disturbance in the community. At about 1:45 a.m. Wednesday, corrections staff making rounds found the man dead in his cell. Preliminary results from a Wednesday morning autopsy point to natural causes, according to the Sheriff's Office, but final autopsy results are pending.
In national and international news, President Joe Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy met for more than an hour at the White House, aiming to avert a national debt limit crisis. There was no quick progress on related federal spending action, but the Republican leader called it a good first meeting. It was their first since the GOP leader took power in the House. Biden has refused to engage in brinksmanship over lifting the national debt limit, warning against throwing the economy into chaos. But McCarthy was eager to launch negotiations over slashing federal spending as part of a broader deal. The FBI searched President Biden's vacation home looking for classified documents. Amy Rose has the details.
The FBI has searched President Joe Biden's Rehoboth Beach, Delaware home as part of its investigation into potential high-level mishandling of classified records. Biden's attorney says that agents didn't find any classified documents during the Wednesday search, but did take some handwritten notes and other materials relating to Biden's time as vice president for review. It's the latest turn in an extraordinary series of searches of Biden's and his predecessors' properties. Unlike former President Donald Trump, Biden has been voluntarily allowing the Justice Department into his residences as a separate Trump criminal investigation continues.
Now the latest on the war in Ukraine. Ukrainian officials say Russian missiles have struck residential areas in an eastern city for the second time in 24 hours. Thursday's attack came while top European Union officials held talks in Kyiv with the Ukrainian government as the war with Russia approaches its one-year milestone. The latest strikes in Kramatorsk came as rescue crews searched for survivors in the rubble of an apartment building struck by a Russian missile late Wednesday that killed at least 3 people and wounded 21 others. The regional governor attributed 2 rocket strikes to Russian forces. He said civilians were wounded in the latest strikes, which hit residential buildings in the heart of the city. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Cloudy and cold with a high of 28. Low tonight, 17. Oh, by the way, Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow, so we'll have 6 more weeks of winter. And that was your Daily Slice for Thursday, February 2nd, 2023. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D. Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D. Ray Knight. Have a great day.